Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown. Shoots over Embiid, and it's Williams finishing it off.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Maxey passes to Harden. Embiid with the screen on Smart. Harden.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Philadelphia, James Harden. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Harden.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now Williams, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Horford with the screen on Maxey. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And Horford with the lay-in. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
George Niang, he's checked in for Embiid. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Harden outside. Maxey against Brown. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Maxey, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
There's the pass to Tatum. No good on the three. Now the 76ers with it. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Harden can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum passes to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Chalk up 2 there. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice work from the veteran big man. Al Horford getting things done inside.
Harden the pass to Harris. Pass to Maxey. Here's Niang. The teardrop falls in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Harden against Smart. To the middle. Williams inside. He's against Tucker. Pass to Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Harden the pass to Niang. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Smart kicks to Williams. Back to Smart. From downtown. That shot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Harden against Smart. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Harden's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers
And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for George Niang. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Melton.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Shooting for Boston.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
First one falls for him.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Good on both. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
So it's the Celtics now, following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Back to Tatum. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Melton passes to Harris. From 12 feet out. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second-chance opportunities.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Gallinari is out there with Williams. And it's White in at the point. With the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Brown missing. The 76ers shooting the ball at 42%. Melton feeling it out a bit. Thybulle, the pass to Tucker over Williams. Tucker can't get it to go.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Now, here's Brogdon. Tight defense on him. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
Assisted by
And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Now, here's Melton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Melton's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brown outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here now is Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the pass to Melton. The dish to Tucker. Pass to Niang. Just 5 on the clock. He nails it, and we're tied up. Niang's got 7 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And White kicks to Brogdon. Now Ari outside. Here's Brown. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Everyone, your Centers ENT.
Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for George Niang. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Maxey's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's James Harden in for DeAnthony Melton. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for White. Tucker finds Milton. Harden against Smart. Harris looking it over. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. 2 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Brogdon. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Horford. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in those late doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Now, here's Brown. Harden missing his last shot. Brown kicks to Horford. Smart wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Harden the pass to Maxey. .152 left in the first half. Harden against Smart. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out. Now,
here's Brown. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second
The
personal
Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Free throw good from Brown.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both. 1:24 left here in the second. Brown against Maxey. Harden looking it over. Again, the miss by Harden.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tatum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Tatum. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way up.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Smart passes to Williams. Down low, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Maxey. Here's Harden in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Tatum. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. E.J. Tucker is out there with Harris. Then there's Maxey. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Smart. Harden missing his last shot. Pass to Brown. Horford with the screen on Maxey. Brown kicks to Horford. That 3 off the mark. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Passes it to Tucker. Here's Thybulle. He's guarded by Williams. Thybulle, the pass to Maxey. Oh, good with the triple. Boston shooting here about 46% for the game. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Boston leading by 6. The pass to Smart. He dishes it to Williams. To the paint. Clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Now here's Brown following the missed shot by Tobias Harris to the inside. Here's Horford. And that one goes long. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Maxey. Harden against Horford. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Good work defensively by Horford. Now, Tatum. 5 points in the game. Horford, good. Horford's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mark Moss, he's checked in for Maxey, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. The 76ers trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Gallinari against Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Tatum deciding where to go with it, and Williams throws it down.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here's Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Melton, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Williams. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To end the drought, here's Thibault. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 10. White, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melton. And Boston with the rebound. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
Now here's Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Melton with the ball. Passes it to Harris. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Brogdon outside. Here's Williams. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Brogdon. Melton passes to Harris. Back to Melton. A 3-ball. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics out in front, up 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Here's Brown. Williams trying to break free. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trail by 10. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Smart. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Pritchard. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. The deep three from Harden. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 10. The pass to Pritchard. Right side Horford. Brown outside. From deep three-point range. Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers shooting just 31% in the game. Hilton the pass to Harris. Now, here's Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics. Driving inside. And yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 12.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the Sixers youth and team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Smart. Pass to Pritchard. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint. But showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
That's good from Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
And Al Horford drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Maxey looking it over. And Harden now, top of the key. Shoots from 12. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but great. He shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Maxey passes to Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Brown inside. He's covered by Maxey. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 12. And here's Harden. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Tatum against Maxey. 13 feet away. Williams kicks to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Maxey against Tatum. Looking to get back on track here. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Harden against Smart. Harden the pass to Korkmaz. And Tucker has it in the corner. Smart against Harden. Good work defensively by Smart.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Horford.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Now here is Horford. Pass to Tatum. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Now Smart. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Fires for 3. Tatum with another miss. Harden with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.